What is up? What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Silver Surfers channel, and wanted to share with you guys a little video, which I think would just be kind of easier to go through and share it this way as opposed to pulling all these things out. But this, what you see in front of you, is my collection of cast iron autos. So I've did a video of a couple of these in the past, and you guys can search through my videos and see which ones I did. But basically, these are all from the 1920s and early 1930s. Most of them are made by the same toy maker that is Arcade, which you can see the little sticker right there on the door of this awesome Model A coupe. But various other companies as well that made these cars, and these were toys for kids back in the day. That this is what you got at Christmas time or for your birthday or whatever the case is. So really neat. They're super heavy, a lot of them, because it's all made out of cast iron. And just works of art, guys. Like, they don't make toys like this anymore. They just don't. And so there's all different types. There's motorcycles, there's buses, there's trucks, there's everything like that. But I'm a big 1920s kind of style car, which was the Model Ts, like you see right there, and the Model As. And they designed these things after a lot of the original car that was running at the time. So pretty fascinating indeed. It's all in my little case here. This is a old school, kind of back up for you guys. This is an old school 1930s barrister lawyer's case, which is pretty cool. But anyways, we're just going to go off and talk a little bit about some of these things and show you guys some of these individually. So this is right here is the late 1920s Model T. This is the Tudor style model that you see right there. Really cool. These are actually really challenging to find in any color because Ford only made them in black, and so it's just cheaper to paint and everything else. And so finding the toy in a color is very challenging. So that's a tough car to find. Here's a sweet looking 34 Arcade little Ford as well. Just an all around. I love that nickel grille, and that's also a very tough car to find. And then we got something back there. This is a AC Williams. Is the toy maker brand, and this is a 20s Model T, little Ford coupe. Moving on, we got the, what do we got here? This is the 6.5 inch, so the larger one, Model A coupe. Really cool car. Again, finding these are getting a lot more tough to find in good condition and stuff like that. So really cool car. This is the big Bama Jamma. This is made by Kenton, which was out of Ohio at the time, a little foundry that did some hardware and things like that. And this is a massive car, dudes. This thing's like almost 11 inches long, and it is heavy as heck. This is probably one expensive toy back in the day, and it is expensive nowadays as well. I'm very surprised that I was able to get this off of my buddy who sold this to me. And yeah, that car will stay in my collection for a long time. Here's a little sweet Kilgore. It's got the little cast-in people. I had to have it. The orange color, again, is a rare color. So, had to have that thing there. Showed this one before. This is the Arcade sedan. Showed this one in the green video before. Moving on, this is an Arcade Tudor. Again, the 6.5 inch size. Really cool. The little driver inside there. And then finishing up with the Ford Model T coupe, again in color, green, which is very challenging to find. Here's some of the smalls we got here. And I tried to, again, stick with the 20s kind of theme here. So this little Hubley coupe. Hubley is a toy maker right there. On the red one. The orange one is made by Dent, is a toy maker. He's got a little cast-in driver as well. I just thought that's so cool. But again, the orange color, very challenging. The yellow, this is also a very rare color. This is a smaller size Model A Tudor. Just a neat looking car. Here's another Kenton. This is a slant windshield, we call it. Just a really cool robin egg blue, I think it is, the color. Neat car, really neat car. All right, what do we got here? We got a Kilgore. This guy right here, this little driver back there, he actually bounces up and down. He's on a spring when you roll him on the ground, so that's pretty sweet. These are tough to find as well and challenging. The good old Hubley, this Hubley coupe right here, this blue one is not an easy car to find. These go for a pretty penny as well. Got this from a buddy of mine. A lot of these cars I got from the same guy who we've been dealing with him for a while, and he's just an awesome dude all around. So thank you, my friend. You know who you are. What do we got here? This is an AC Williams, sweet little car. We got an old touring car right here. Finding these in color is challenging. This red one is striking. I've seen them in orange before. I think in blue maybe. Haven't seen too many in red though. This is just a really sweet car. This is made by Arcade, which is one of the folks I've been talking about already. This is a dent. This sedan here, this is a recast. So when they came back to the factory back in the 60s and 70s, I believe it was, they found some of the old molds there, and they ended up pouring these back in the 70s with the original molds. And so that's what this is here. This is a sweet looking car though, man. The old AC Williams touring car, Lincoln touring car. These are rad. They come in a couple different sizes. This is a 7-inch, I believe, but they come in like 9-inch as well. Really sweet car. A little smaller, Tudor style Model A. This is made by Arcade, the red one there. It's a sweet little car. And then there's the coupe version of it. You see how that thing's got 2 windows, and then the coupe only has 1 window right there. So, and then this little guy over there is AC Williams, I believe. I think it's an AC Williams little coupe. That's a sweet looking little car. All right, almost done. Moving down here to the last shelf. This is a Model T tow truck, Weaver truck. So pretty sweet car here. These go up from price as well. This is made by the Arcade Toy Company, but just a really cool car. And then another big mamma jamma. This is the Chevy sedan made by Arcade. I've shared this in a prior video, which is another very expensive car. Just a gorgeous looking piece, man. This is super cool, super heavy, super big. It's got the double stripe right there. It's really all around rad car. You got the AC Williams sedan right there in the blue. This little Model T, the Model T sedan, this black one here is the very first one I ever bought from my friend. And yeah, that's what started it all right there, guys. Super cool car. Also made by Arcade. All right, what else we got here? We got the Taxi, made by Arcade as well. Taxis, they have so many. These are actually some of the first. The yellow cab was some of the first toys that they made, because there's a ton of these back in the 20s. And so there's some big collectors out there of taxis that have all different brands, toy brands, and different cars as well that they made in taxis. So pretty cool. We got a Chevy Coupe here, a very classic looking car. This one is, you can see the little Chevy belt there on the radiator. Super cool. These are kind of mid-range price, but a little expensive, but they're just a must-have in anybody's car collection. And this is the Arcade Toy Company that made this one. And then Arcade also made this. This is a Buick Coupe. These are tough to find, man. This one is a little beat up, but it's still got some original paint there. It's got the gold stripe across. I tried cleaning it up as much as possible, but believe it or not, that's an expensive car. They make them in sedans as well, which are also pretty challenging to find. And then finally is the Dodge. This is one of the earliest cars that Arcade made. The Dodge, I guess you'd call it a coupe, but anyways, big car, big car. So yeah, so that's what I got here. Back up once more. I saw my foot there. Anyways, so this is my little toy car collection. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you guys collect any of these things. And until next time, Silver Surfer is out.